You are too concerned with what was and what will be. There's a saying, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it is called the present.
Muliluni is a vital role for Iloilo trades during the early 1800s. Muliluni is named after British Vice-Consul Nicholas Luni, who is one of the biggest names when it comes to the phosphorus sugar industry in Iloilo City during the 1800s to 1900s. Muelle is a Spanish term for wharf. History could tell us how glorious this area was, from being the gateway for exporting textile to Manila. Flourishing sugar industry in the Iloilo City, where a huge number of sugar warehouses were built along the Calle Progreso, also known as the Isidro de Rama Street, the Aduana Tower, or the Customs House in the title Queen City of the South. It is a good reminder how progressive Iloilo was. Plaza Libertad is an iconic landmark in Iloilo City. Plaza Libertad, formerly known as Plaza Alfonso XII, is considered a historic urban park in Iloilo City. It is where the flag of the First Philippine Republic was raised in victory over the Spaniards through the revolutionary forces led by General Martin Delgado on Christmas Day, December 25, 1898. After Spain surrendered Iloilo, the city is the last Spanish capital of the Philippines. It ended the 333-year-old Spanish colonization of the Philippines. In modern time, it has been renovated and become the favorite of the Ilonggos. Sunburst Park is named in honor of the U.S. Army's 14th Infantry Sunburst Division, which played a pivotal role in liberating Panay Island from Japanese control during World War II. Calle Real, also known as Ground Zero. Arroyo Fountain was built in 1927 and was constructed by J. Machuca & Co. At the junction of its construction was in memory of Senator Jose Maria Arroyo, who authored the Republic Act 3222 in the Philippine Legislature, establishing the Iloilo Metropolitan Water Works in 1925. Calle Real has always been in the heart of bustling Iloilo City. Calle Real is also referred as Escalota, or also known as Royal Street. The street spans from Plaza Libertad, going to the Plaza Latagay, commercial establishments to the Iloilo provincial capital, going to Iloilo's elite residences. It is also known as the Central Business District of Iloilo. The street has become the shopping district and center for entertainment since 1930. It is believed that Dr. Jose Rizal had the chance to visit Escolta and the Mali Church when Rizal's boat, also known as SS España, arrived at Iloilo when he was still alive. Calle Real declared as the heritage site of Iloilo. The downtown Iloilo City Heritage District, it is where you can see old buildings that were constructed during the Commonwealth era in J. Embasa, Isnart, Aldeguer-Guangco. It is like you're walking in a museum on the streets. You'll see the old buildings that were built during the late Spanish era that survived the war, or the World War II and against time. At test of time, it is shared beauty and history among the people of Iloilo City. Iloilo Provincial Jail, or also known as Iloilo Rehabilitation Center, was established in 1911 and served as a jail until 2006. It was located at the Iloilo Provincial Capital Complex, Bonifacio Drive, City Proper, Iloilo. It was one of the first American-style structures built in the Philippines. The National Museum of the Philippines recognized the Iloilo City Jail as an important cultural property on December 16, 2016, due to its significant architectural, cultural, and historical value. It was designed by architect William Parsons. The jail exemplifies modern architecture's principle. It was built during Governor Poreto's Montinola's administration, which focused on major infrastructure projects. The jail reflects on Montinola's belief in providing humane conditions for inmate reform. Haro Bell Tower. Haro Belfry or Campañero de Haro is a historic bell tower located in front of Haro Metropolitan Cathedral in Iloilo City, Philippines. Notably, it is one of the few belfries in the country that stands independently from its church. Founded by the Spaniards in 1744, the belfry was initially built for religious purposes, but also functioned as a military watchover and clock tower. Constructed from bricks and limestones in a neoclassical style, it has faced significant challenges over the years. A devastating earthquake in 1787 left only the foundation intact. Restoration began in 1833 under Augustinian friar Father Jesse Alvarez. Today, the Haro Belfry stands as a stunning testament to resilience, reflecting the unwavering spirit of the Ilonggo people despite the challenges they have faced. Baluarte Elementary School. Baluarte Elementary School is the first public school building put up in the Philippines under the American regime. The government did not start building schools until after the passage of Galton Act in 1907. Don Rosendo Emeca established Baluarte Elementary School in 1905 out of his vision to uplift the literacy level of children, believing that education could be a tool to fight poverty. To raise money for the school, Rosendo Emeca organized the residents into an association called Mga Baybayanon, or also known as Coastal Dwellers. The association mobilized the civic spirit of the people of Molo, who contributed money and labor to construct the school. The school started with an enrollment of 65 pupils, including some old folks. The elementary school has already produced a lot of famous and distinguished people. Among of them is the Senate President Franklin Drilon and the late former Senator Rodolfo Ganzon. The ancestral house of San Fernando Lopez. It is located in Santa Isabel Street in Haro, Iloilo City. This 215-year-old ancestral house tells the story of Iloilo rich culture throughout the years. It was built in 1803 as both a bank and residence by Ramon Javellana. The two-story ancestral house eventually became a home for his granddaughter Maria Mariquet Javellana, whom the house was named after, and her husband San Fernando Lopez Sr. served as the Vice President of the Philippines for 3 terms, once the President Elpidio Quirino and twice under former dictator Ferdinand Marcos. With its red brick architecture and original Malavi panels and booths, it serves as a portal mirroring how the elite once lived in 18th century. Casa Mariquet is a perfect juxtaposition of past and present, with the preservation of the house and its original furniture and a small modernization with its solar panels on the roof. Preserve the historical memory of the entire house. Memorabilia is spread across the rooms from the 7th floor built in 1990. Antique home decors and furniture, such an old grandfather clock that still does time, gramophone, paintings, and old cameras that frame black and white photographs of Lopez, meeting historical figures such as photo of St. Pope John Paul II during his visit to the house. Ang or otherwise known as the Oton Gold Death Mask. It is the national cultural treasure, marks the return of the 14th to 15th century Oton Gold Death Mask to Iloilo. The next is the All First in Iloilo City. San Jose Parish Church, the University of San Agustin, Plaza Libertad, Mary Mart Mall, and Popoy's La Paz Bachelor.